there is a secret room under the centuries-old mysterious land of Oak Island. And suddenly Lagina finds something there that shakes the whole world. Yes, this time it is not just a matter of gold and silver, but it is such a secret that everyone's breath stopped even before it could be captured on camera. Actually, when the team was digging deep, they found a strange path that someone had hidden centuries ago. A door was found at the end of that path and a dark room behind it, which stunned everyone. Now, think, after so many years of hard work, if suddenly an underground room opens, what can be in it? Is this the same Templar vault that has been discussed everywhere? Or is it some ancient artifact that will turn the history books upside down? Looking at the surprise on Lagina's face, it was clear that he has seen something there which he himself could not have imagined. It is certain that this discovery was not just a treasure hunt but is a part of some very big secret. What is inside? An old map, a pile of gold, or a secret that was hidden from the world? The suspense is so big that you will not be able to take your eyes off this video to see the whole truth. If you do not want to miss the next part of this shocking secret of Oak Island, then subscribe to the channel now and press the bell icon so that every new update reaches you first. The first thing that comes to mind when we hear the name Oak Island is mystery and the search for treasure. This place is in Nova Scotia, Canada, and people have been digging here for more than 200 years. But till date, no one has been able to reach the whole truth. People also call it Oak Island Mystery or Curse of Oak Island because it is believed that many of those who tried to get this treasure have lost their lives. It is said that until 7 people sacrificed themselves here, this treasure will not be revealed. So far, 6 people have died. And this fear makes this mystery even deeper. This mystery started with the money pit in 1795. Some young men saw strange marks in the ground on Oak Island. And when they started digging there, they found strange structures made of wood and stones in several layers. Something was kept at every 10 feet as if someone had deliberately sealed it. As soon as they reached the depth, the water suddenly filled up and the digging stopped. Since then, the money pit became the biggest mystery of the treasure hunt. Years later, the search turned to Smith's Cove. Here, too, the team found strange wooden structures, drainage system, and old tools. Many people believe that all this was built to hide the treasure and protect it from water. Then comes the garden shaft, which became the biggest digging site of Oak Island in recent years. Here the depth was reached using modern machines and tech, and the team got many such signs which clearly show that something big is hidden below. Small artifacts have also been found many times in history, like a lead cross, old coins and mysterious tunnels. These things strengthened the theories that not only gold and silver but a very big religious artifact like the Holy Grail or the treasure of the Knights Templar may be hidden on Oak Island. This is the reason why even today Oak Island is one of the biggest unsolved mysteries of the world. Now imagine if people have been searching for so many years and suddenly Lagina finds an underground secret room. What would be hidden in it? This suspense is pulling everyone. Whenever the Oak Island team starts digging, they do not go down without preparation. Modern machines and latest technology are always used. Even before the discovery, Lagina and his team use ground-penetrating radar, GPR, and sonar. Both these machines basically work to look inside the ground. When readings were taken from GPR and sonar, the team got some strange and unusual signals. It seemed as if there was an empty space or structure under the ground. The readings were repeatedly showing a strange pattern, lines like straight walls and a sign like a large chamber at a depth. This made it clear that something unusual was hidden below. But these were not just the readings of the machines. The workers also felt strange during the excavation. When the digger descended deep, the ground did not seem very soft, but uneven and sometimes hollow. Many times while drilling, the machine would get stuck as if it had hit a wall made of wood or stone. One worker even said that a different kind of echo was coming from below the drill, as if there was an empty space below. During the excavation, technical problems also kept coming up. Pumps kept failing repeatedly. Water started filling up suddenly, and the sudden stoppage of machinery became a headache for the team. It seemed as if the ground itself was trying to hide this secret. Many times, the excavation had to be stopped because the machines were constantly overheating or breaking down. Seeing all this, the team clearly realized that there was something below which someone had deliberately hidden centuries ago. These unusual readings and repeated technical problems were the signs that convinced Lagina and his team that now they have come very close to a big discovery. And this suspense led them further to that mysterious underground room which is now called the most sensational discovery of Oak Island. As the excavation of Oak Island progressed, the atmosphere became more mysterious. When the team saw unusual GPR and sonar readings, everyone thought that there must be some empty space or structure underneath. But the real shock came when suddenly a poor strange path or shaft appeared during the excavation. While removing the soil, the workers found a part that was completely different from the rest of the land. A clear lining made of wood and stone was visible, as if someone had deliberately made a path centuries ago. Everyone was confused at first glance. Some workers thought that this might be a natural cave, but Lagina and the experts immediately noticed that it did not look natural at all. The walls were very straight and the structure inside was such that it was made after planning. The question was, is this the work of some ancient civilization, or is it the same man-made tunnel that has been mentioned in theories for years? The camera crew also recorded this moment and their reaction was saying everything. As soon as the camera lights were put inside, a long dark passage was seen. Cold air came out from inside and the workers immediately stepped back and looked at each other. It seemed as if a place sealed for centuries was opening for the first time. The workers themselves were surprised. The excavation machinery was getting stuck again, and as soon as this path came out, everyone's shock increased even more. Team members started whispering among themselves, "What is this?" And it was clearly visible on Lagina's face that he had caught something very big. This hidden path was going to give a new direction to the story of Oak Island, because if this is not a natural cave, then it means that centuries ago, someone had designed this place very carefully. And if this is so, then it simply means that there is not just soil and water under Oak Island, but some secret treasure or mystery is really hidden. The suspense had increased so much that now everyone's eyes were fixed only on this path. As the team moved forward on the hidden path, the suspense deepened. While removing the soil and stones, the workers suddenly stopped at one place because they saw something in front of them that made everyone's heart beat faster. At the very end of the path, there was a door made of wood and stone. This door did not look ordinary. The wood was old and rotten, but its structure was so strong that it was clearly visible that it must have been built centuries ago for some special purpose. The lining of stones made it even more like a seal, as if someone had tried hard to hide something inside. The most surprising thing was that there were strange symbols and markings made on that door. Some markings were like a pattern of a cross, while some were like some ancient code written. The workers and camera crew were completely stunned because these symbols seemed to match the old Knights Templar theories of Oak Island. Some said that these symbols point towards religious artifacts, while some called it a secret code. Lagina became emotional at that moment. After years of hard work, expectations and continuous failures, he finally had something in front of him that was till now considered only a legend. Both happiness and disbelief were clearly visible in his eyes. He slowly said, "We have achieved something big." The camera captured this line, and at that very moment, everyone was convinced that the real secret of Oak Island was about to be revealed. The rest of the team was also in disbelief. Workers were slowly touching the door. The camera crew was going close and recording every symbol. And the atmosphere was so heavy that everyone felt as if there was a secret hidden behind this room that could change history. This door was not just a piece of wood and stones. It was the key to the 200-year-old secret of Oak Island. As soon as the Oak Island team saw that mysterious door, everyone was filled with excitement and fear. For years, Theories had been going on that there could be a secret vault or chamber under the ground, and now that door was right in front of them. But opening it was not easy. The door was closed so strongly with wood and stones that the workers had to bring heavy tools and machinery. The cameras were on. Everyone was standing with bated breath, as if everyone was waiting for that one moment when this centuries-old secret would be revealed. The workers first tried to push the door slowly, but it did not even move. Then crowbars and drilling tools were brought. As soon as the door was hit, a slight echo was heard from the stones, as if there was an empty space inside. Hearing this, the surprise in everyone's eyes increased even more. Finally, after many attempts, a part of the door broke, and at the same moment, a strange cold air came out. It seemed as if the air trapped in this room, closed for centuries, had come out for the first time. The wind was so strong and different that the workers had to retreat. Lagina was the first to dare to peek inside. The camera crew shone their lights inside, but the atmosphere inside was completely dark and mysterious. The smell of dust, moisture, and old wood stunned everyone. The eyes of every member of the team were fixed on that small gap from where the first glimpse of the inside was obtained. At that moment, the atmosphere was so tense that no one spoke even a single word. Everyone's heart was beating fast because it was certain that now the real truth of Oak Island is going to be revealed. There was both sparkle and fear in Rick's eyes, as if he himself was unable to believe that the doors of the mystery that was being pursued for centuries were now really going to open. What is hidden inside the room? Treasure, artifact, or a secret that will change history? Suspense had reached its peak. As soon as a large part of the door broke and the camera light fell inside, the Oak Island team got a glimpse of that secret room. For the first time, the view inside was no less than a film scene. The walls were not made of ordinary mud, but had ancient carvings, urines, carvings on them. Some marks looked as if they were part of an old symbol or code. Some carvings resembled cross-like shapes, while some were such designs that looked completely unknown and mysterious. There was a slight moisture on the walls and moss had grown in places. As soon as the camera light fell, it seemed as if a story of an ancient civilization was written on the walls itself. At the same time, the team saw another strange thing. A braidy metallic shine was visible from a corner of the room. Even amidst the dust and fog, that shine was so clear that everyone's eyes were fixed on it. Some were saying that it could be gold, while others were guessing that it was a piece of some old artifact. The atmosphere inside was absolutely ghostly. As soon as the door opened, dust and light fog came out of the room, which made everyone feel as if a secret hidden for centuries was now revealing its layers. Every person standing there was feeling that he was going to witness the biggest revelation in history. But there was also fear because whatever was kept in this room, there must have been a big reason behind hiding it. Excitement and fear were clearly visible in the eyes of Lagina and the entire team. The workers were standing back, holding their breath, and the camera crew was moving slowly forward. The atmosphere was so heavy that no one had the courage to make much noise. Everyone was just thinking, what is this metallic shine? And what could be the meaning of these ancient carvings? That first glimpse made it clear that this underground room of Oak Island is not just another tunnel. There is something hidden here that will shake the whole world. As soon as a large part of the door broke and the camera light fell inside, the Oak Island team got a glimpse of that secret room. For the first time, the view inside was no less than a film scene. The walls were not made of ordinary mud, but had ancient carvings on them. Some marks looked as if they were part of an old symbol or code. Some carvings resembled cross-like shapes, while some were such designs that looked completely unknown and mysterious. There was a slight moisture on the walls and moss had grown in places. As soon as the camera light fell, it seemed as if a story of an ancient civilization was written on the walls itself. At the same time, the team saw another strange thing. A man-eating metallic shine was visible from a corner of the room. Even amidst the dust and fog, that shine was so clear that everyone's eyes were fixed on it. Some were saying that it could be gold, while others were guessing that it was a piece of some old artifact. The atmosphere inside was absolutely ghostly. As soon as the door opened, dust and light fog came out of the room, which made everyone feel as if a secret hidden for centuries was now revealing its layers. Every person standing there was feeling that he was going to witness the biggest revelation in history. But there was also fear, because whatever was kept in this room, there must have been a big reason behind hiding it. Excitement and fear were clearly visible in the eyes of Lagina and the entire team. The workers were standing back, holding their breath, and the camera crew was moving slowly forward. The atmosphere was so heavy that no one had the courage to make much noise. Everyone was just thinking, what is this metallic shine? And what could be the meaning of these ancient carvings? That first glimpse made it clear that this underground room of Oak Island is not just another tunnel. There is something hidden here that will shake the whole world. As soon as the Oak Island team started exploring the underground room and the symbols appeared, the atmosphere suddenly changed. The excavation site, which was previously limited to workers, camera crew, and some experts, gradually started getting increased security. Workers noticed that people who were not part of the show or the team were also coming to the site. Security agents dressed in black and some officials were seen roaming around the excavation area repeatedly. Rumors started spreading rapidly that perhaps the government has received news of this discovery. Many people believe that Oak Island may not only contain treasure but also artifacts that are extremely sensitive religiously and historically. If the Templar vault is really here and something like the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant is found inside it, then this will not be just a matter of the History Channel. It will go directly under the control of the government and big institutions. The tension inside the team also increased. Rick and Marty Lagina were afraid that the excavation might be stopped. There was also talk among the workers, will everything we find be taken away from us? And the camera crew noticed that they were being barred from recording some footage. It seemed as if some invisible power was keeping an eye on this discovery. Rick Lagina was seen saying repeatedly that this discovery is for the public. It should not be hidden. But the presence of security made it clear that the matter has now become even bigger. Instead of excitement, tension was visible on the faces of the team. Because if the government really got involved, then perhaps the real secret of Oak Island would be sealed again forever. As soon as the name of the new discovery of Oak Island came out, the internet exploded. Suddenly, this discussion took over everywhere on platforms like Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube. Fans and treasure hunters community brought a flood of theories and rumors. People started writing on Reddit threads, did Rick Lagina really find the treasure? And some people started claiming that a religious artifact has come out from inside which is still being kept secret. Oak Island mystery and fan Rick Lagina started trending on Twitter. People started sharing small clips and blurry images and saying that this is the leaked footage in which metallic shine is clearly visible. Someone wrote this could be the Holy Grail, while someone said no, this is the hidden gold of the Templar Knights. Many people also started believing that the government has already intervened and the real truth is being hidden from the public. There was a flood of reaction videos and breakdowns on YouTube. Many creators analyzed the footage frame by frame and said that the symbols clearly looked like Templar crosses. Fans theorized that the underground room of Oak Island is probably one of the biggest secrets in the world. And memes became a separate story in themselves. Someone was joking about Rick's shocked expression picture when you find history instead of gold. While someone was making funny memes about the government's involvement. Government be like, this is ours. Overall, this discovery of Oak Island created a storm on social media. People were coming up with new clues and theories every hour. The biggest question among the fans was, did Rick Lagina find the treasure or some religious artifact that was heard only in legends till now? The suspense was so strong that everyone was waiting for the next update. The first glimpse of that underground room of Oak Island shook everyone. But the real suspense started when the team suddenly turned off the cameras. People watching the show kept wondering why such a big discovery was not shown completely. Only one question was echoing on social media: what was found inside? Some reports say that not only metallic shine, but wooden chests and stone carvings were also seen inside. But as soon as the cameras were turned off, everything turned into a mystery. Fans were surprised why the Lagina team, which did such a transparent investigation, suddenly became silent. Nina, who always openly shares his findings, looked completely silent this time. In front of the camera, he only said, "This discovery is very big, but we cannot reveal everything right now." This silence became the biggest suspense. Was there pressure from the government on the team? Was something found inside that could be a threat to the world? Or were Rick and Marty themselves thinking that if everything comes out together, the mystery of Oak Island will end forever? These unanswered questions were drawing the audience further, and a storm of theories was everywhere. Even though the team did not reveal the complete details inside the room, it is clear that